I have a New York Times headline here. Trump calls mail-in voting cheating and just voted by mail. His mail vote comes as he torpedoed negotiations on the shutdown and demands, of course, this new legislation that would make it harder to vote the way he just voted. Molly, I don't want to get in trouble saying this because you talk about what people eat, everyone's got their own thing.
Right.
But I know a story about I'm not going to name them, but a prominent person who requested a vegan option at a group dinner.
Right.
And then they got there, and this was prepared at one of these type of dinners, and then they got there and ordered a cheeseburger after the organizers had created these other vegan options. And someone was saying to me, like, this is the height of what Maya and I call chutzpah. And it's one thing if somebody really has a mail-in voting issue and then they don't vote by mail and you're like, okay, again, respecting, okay, you have a perspective and you're carrying that out, even though we've reported on the way this works. You have entire states that use only vote by mail. And the president has celebrated state victories in some places where they are. But to say not that you choose to be vegan, but that you expect other people to be vegan and fund your vegan edicts while you eat a cheeseburger, come on.
Yeah, and look, Donald Trump, you know that he wants the SAVE Act because he's worried about the midterms, because every time you ask him about the midterms, he says, we need the SAVE Act. And even Mike Lee, we have the wrong people voting. We need, to have pass the SAVE Act to save the midterms. That is not how democracy is supposed to work.
Yeah, and I don't want to get too meta, but we have to wonder whether PETA will come after me for this segment. Only time will tell.